When assembling our pizza cutter, it's going to be important to pay attention to our layout marks. You'll notice on one side of your pizza cutter there's an A, and on the other side of your pizza cutter there's a B. And there's a corresponding A and B on each of the Purple Heart boards. So where the B is on the cherry pizza cutter, I want to align the B rib stiffener. And where my A is, I will align my A mark on that Purple Heart stiffener. And so my A board will go on this side. So the first thing I'm going to do is apply a bead of glue to my Purple Heart back stiffener. And I'll use my craft brush. I'll take and put that Purple Heart piece on pizza cutter. I'm going to try to line up my holes. And again, I put the A Purple Heart piece to the A mark that was on the pizza cutter. So I'm going to turn this over. Now what I want to do before I apply glue to the next Purple Heart piece is to go ahead and put these red oak dowels in. So I'll take and apply some glue. I'll use my brush. I'm going to go ahead and push that oak pin down. And you may have to fidget a little bit to get it aligned there. And now at this point, I want to apply a little bit of glue to those oak pins. And I'm looking at my B mark, probably be upside down to y'all. My B mark, this is the glue side. Now, these oak pins are intended to be bigger or longer than the thickness of the cutting board with the two stiffener ribs, and that's so that we can trim them off later. So what you want to do is push through where it's centered in the hole. It takes a little bit of force to do that. Now we're going to take our clamps, our quick clamps, and we're going to close those up on our pizza cutter. We'll have some glue squeeze out. Now I'm going to take my damp rag and clean up as much glue as I can at this point. One place I want to look for glue squeeze out is the corner, especially here. So I'm going to do my best to clean that glue there. And flip it over, do the same on this side. There's not near as much on this side. And now we will let our pizza cutter sit in clamps for an hour, at least, before we remove the clamps. To finish up, we're going to close our glue, wipe off the top so that the nozzle's ready for our next project. We're going to take our glue brush to the sink and clean this glue off of the bristles of the brush.